everybody, and welcome back to our final reaction of Gangs of Wasseypur Part 2, Stephen. Final reaction to Gangs of Wasseypur as an all sort of consuming project creation movie, because it is a 5-hour movie that was split in two. Stephen, it's been fun watching this. The community recommended it. There was moments where I doubted them. I'm like, don't know.
Part 1 was very slow burn, John.
There was some
in terms
moments
of development, in terms of the actual pacing, it was kind of all over the place a little bit. But character wise, it was necessary to have Part 1 be the way it was. I know we're going to talk about ratings at the end anyway for Part 1 and this part, and then as an overall experience. But for me, it's been a worthwhile exercise. Were
you concerned when you were watching Sardar, looking at that second wife's back and kind of like smiling to himself? It's a bit beastie. It was like, what the fuck has the community got us to watch here? But they have been vindicated. As it was very beastie. He was a beast. He was a Hoormeister. His exploits were well known everywhere.
It's like Anakin in Attack of the Clones with Padme.
He was.
The way he was looking at it. Don't look at me like that. It makes me uncomfortable.
No fucking wonder. Creepy bastard. But Stephen, they have been vindicated. This movie has been very, very good. There has been some small niggles in there, but in the main, a right good gangster, western-esque movie. Technically really accomplished. Some brilliant handheld camera rig and stuff going on in here. Acting's been fantastic. And the story's been gripping right to the very fucking end. All sad is second guessing. Not really got a clue, even in this last half hour. Who the fuck's going to prevail? What's going to happen? I mean, there's characters dying off.
There's no one safe. Whoa. There is no one safe in this film.
When the mother died, you're like, what the fuck? I think
and your man with
the
wig,
he get killed before
that absolutely shocked me. I thought he'd see to the bitter end because he was there from the very beginning.
Stephen, I'm not going to lie, I'll admit it now, I'll put my hands up. I actually missed him getting shot. It was your reaction. I reacted to your reaction. I've seen the mother getting shot, but it wasn't important to me.
For courses,
Wig was ridiculous.
It shows you,
that was a joke,
John, that there's no like soundtrack or cameras that are going to prepare you for these moments. That they just happen, and that's the way life. It would in life. You know, you don't get a glamorous soundtrack to your life.
You don't get a fucking shrilling, rising soundscape to show that something's about to happen. It just goes bang, pop, and you're gone.
Yep.
If you're lucky,
you're here, 1 minute you're not.
Life flows on within you and without you. Play.
Oh, copyright strike coming up.
T-Series. Hello. Partial copyright block. 91% of your audience can't watch this movie. 99.9% of the world can't see the video. That's a fucking block, mate.
It's only us two.
That's a full block. I don't know what your fucking understanding of the word partial is, but that's not it.
Snakes don't have tails there. Oh, just one thing.
Wasn't that drum, man? There's just something about the drums. They've got this thick, fat tone about them, man. I don't know what
it is. Some lyrics, this. You're the bastard child.
Swear by your whore mother, as I dare you to enter the court of evil. My court of evil. Saying a bit definite, aren't they?
फैजल खान धनबाद से चुनाव लड़ेगा ये सुनकर रामाधीर सिंह ने पहले तो डेफिनेट को जेल से निकलवाया
See right through it, definite, mate.
लेकिन जेपी सिंह की दिक्कत फैजल खान उतना नहीं था जितना उसका खुद का बाप रामाधीर और जेपी सिंह जानता था रामाधीर को सिर्फ एक ही आदमी उसके रास्ते से हटा सकता है
फैजल खान
और ये होगा कैसे
जैसा हम कहेंगे वैसा तुम करोगे हो जाए
इसमें हमारा फायदा
वासेपुर तुम्हारा
but there's more at stake than Wasseypur, for fuck's sake.
और आपका
he gets everything else. Your physique's not got much better, mate. The prison diet's also been varied.
You're having a ball. So much taller, man.
Sorry.
She's so much taller.
Yeah, I know. He's shot on every woman fucking actor he's ever acted with, I think.
That's pure cheek.
It's upside down. You fucking idiot.
हमको अपनी जागीर का वादा किया रामादीर से। बोला आपको मार दी तो वासेपुर हमरा। एडवांस में अम्मी को 10 लाख रुपए भी भेजा है।
क्या बोला?
हम एडवांस रख लिए। बोला 24 घंटा आपके ऊपर नजर रखने के लिए। जैसा हो उसको बताते रहे।
प्लानिंग कब का है?
He's back on the pot though.
Yeah.
If he was ever
वो
off
मारेगा
it.
आपको।
Yeah.
अगर कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ तो हम।
Yes, you are, but definitely just comes in just...
I don't think he's corruptible.
No, he just don't give a fuck.
Nah, he's incorruptible. I think he sees things for what they are.
Yeah.
And he can smell bullshit.
Fucking guy still here. Hey, but though, Stephen, you did say, you know what, I don't think I ever did turn the desktop audio down. That's going to be an issue. I tell you that right now. But the fuck it, you'll not hear us. People are like that though.
Yeah. The way you cut it, man. Talk shit anyway.
हमारे अब्बा के पास मौका था वासेपुर वापस न आने का।
That just changed it. That said return, then it changed to return.
वाह सब रास्ता चला गया। रामादीर की कहानी
Yeah, it could have. Yeah, your father could have killed him off.
साहिद खान के साथ, लेकिन वो अब तक चल रहा है, अभी तक चल। अब हमें कुछ नहीं करना।
Oh, come on, Fissel, get it dealt with.
He must be tired of this though.
Yeah. It's lost his whole family.
Yeah. His whole life's been like this.
The entire family's been wiped the fuck out. And the one guy that's really left, the bearded guy,
Yeah.
whose name eludes me even now, who obviously took Sardar Khan out of danger when Ramadir tried to kill them at the start. He caught him having an affair with his mother,
Yes.
and he fucking sent him down the path onto drugs. So he's not got much love for the one guy that's left.
I know.
All he's got is death in it. And his wife, Osina.
She's a good woman. Sticks by him.
All started with that sort of Ray-Ban sequence at the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. यहाँ पर हम लोगों को टारगेट करना है पूरा। जो भी वोटिंग होगा हम लोगों के खिलाफ होगा और पुलिस ही बहुत होगा। एक दो नहीं बहुत पुलिस होगा। पूरा आर्म सुम्स के साथ। पहले 6 आदमी छोटा हाइट का उधर भेज देना। बुर्का पहन के बूथ पे, ठीक है? हम लोग
That is a bright shot, mate.
बाजार में जाके फायरिंग करेंगे। बम मारे। फायरिंग की आवाज सुन के बम का धमाका सुन के पुलिस उधर आएगा। जैसे ही पुलिस उधर आए, तुम लोग उधर आरा मोड़ पे 140 नंबर बूथ पे अटैक करना शुरू कर देना।
That's a nice shot.
अगर मौका मिले तो बैलेट बॉक्स लेके भाग जाना, मगर पब्लिक बहुत हो तो मत करना। स्याही डाल देना बैलेट बॉक्स में और डाल के पूरा हिला देना। किरासन तेल डाल। दूसरा टुकड़ी का लोग दिन भर गोली चलाएगा। गोली चला के खड़ा नहीं रहेगा। जितना भी इलाका वहाँ पे गोली चला के भागेगा। बम मारेगा, भागेगा। खड़ा कहीं नहीं होगा। आरा मोड़ से लेके भूली मोड़ तक।
Fuck me, he's really small, that guy.
चल अंदर चल, बंद कर इसको। कहाँ देख रहा हूँ पर? 3-4 आदमी का काम होगा सिर्फ पोलिंग ऑफिसर पे नजर रखना। पांडरपाला पे गोली चलाने से। वो पांडरपाला जाएगा, उसको 5 से 7 मिनट का टाइम लगेगा।
This is almost like the hustle where they kind of put out what's going to happen, but it's happening.
वहाँ पे जो भी जाएगा
As I'll tell you.
वोट डालने के लिए गए थे पॉलिटेक्निक पे सर गोली मार दिया सर वहाँ पर से सबको भगा रहे सर हमारा वोट खुद ही डाल दिया सर
कितने देर में
You've not been shot, you lying bastard.
कुछ भी हो जाए हैदर खान जीतना नहीं चाहिए।
ये डेफिनेट कहाँ है? फोन लगाओ।
हाँ हम लोग मुआयने पर निकले हैं तुम आ जाओ ठीक ये वो बूथे पर मिले
भाईजान बूथ पर जाने से पहले एक बार पीर बाबा की मज़ार पर हो ले। आज तक वहाँ जो मांगा है सब मिला।
Including yours.
ले ले।
You prick.
सबको लेके जाना जरूरी है क्या?
दुआ तो हर कोई मांग सकता है कि नहीं?
अरे सकरा रास्ता है, हम लोग जाएंगे खटखट वापस आ जाएंगे।
Yeah, but we know you want to kill him. You little fucking bespectacled weasel.
हाँ माजिन तुम लोग यही गेट पर रुको होगा
ये वो मजार
ये तो टूरिस्ट वाला मज़ार है असली मज़ार आगे है भाई
Sounds familiar.
He knows.
नहीं हम तो बस थोड़ा
He knows what he's trying to do here.
Yep.
What he doesn't realise, Ich Black, or whatever the fuck his name is he's about to bite the bullet. Yeah, good who's fucked.
कहाँ है
He was fucking told to be definite that he was going to try and kill him on the day of the election.
चोर हमको मारेगा 1 लाख नहीं मारेंगे तो कौन मारेगा
What the fuck, Fisher?
Surely it's not going to be definite.
बोलना भोसड़ी के कौन मारेगा हमको मादर चोद कहाँ है दीवार के पीछे
I still think this is a double bluff.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot him, isn't he?
Yeah.
I love it. I love that, man. This character's amazing.
अरे भैया वो गलती से मिस हो गया दोनों कुत्ता पहना
Oh, because I wondered that. You said that as well.
रामधीर ने और किसने
That's how I was starting to doubt him there.
हरकी ढोल आएगा वहाँ खाली जगह
Oh, he shot him, now he's carrying him. Thing is, his shots don't even look the fucking same. I think he's colourblind.
How many times we went down this alley?
Yeah, I know.
Is that poster still there? No.
तुम तो सब छोड़ने जा रहे थे हाँ
आज जाने दो मौसी कल से हम इन चीज़ों के बार बार हैं
जिंदा रहोगे तो ना
हम तुम्हारी कसम खाए कहते हैं जिंदा वापस आएंगे
हिल मत जाओ
अंदर संभाल गुड्डू को संभाल
हम माँ बनने वाले हैं
Oh.
अच्छे को बोलना अब्बू ने
Tell the baby's father says hello. Cheery. See, I don't like it when they start that whole pregnancy thing out. I mean,
we've
she's
seen
gonna
that
die,
before.
he's gonna die.
KGF.
Yeah.
Chapter 2.
And also we've seen it in Wasseypur season 1 as well with Sweetie.
Yep. I've got a feeling this is the last time she'll see him.
I hope not, man.
जो भी रंग वाह है उसे सेट राइट वा करो जी ना ही लूजी ये जी होप थोड़ा फाइट वा करो जी थोड़ा
He needs to have his day of destiny with Rama the other.
They might end up killing each other.
Yeah.
उनको बोल हमारे पीछाने का जरूरत नहीं
जरूरत पड़ सकती है भैया
अब आप फैजल खान को किसी का जरूरत नहीं बोलो बजाएं
That's big boy talk.
Yep. Sounds like his father.
बोलो अजीम
तुम लोगों को पीछे आने की जरूरत नहीं अरे बोला ना भैया बोले
Just fucking listen. The main man's instructing it.
कोई गोली नहीं चलाएगा रामादेवी के शरीर में एक गोली हमारा होनी चाहिए समझे
कह रहे हैं 10-15 दिन और लगेंगे
Well, you're not getting discharged, mate. Oh, a wee bit shaky there, mate.
Hello.
हाँ बाबा प्रणाम फैजल खान गया भीतर हाँ मगर एक गड़बड़ हो गया एक लड़कों को गुड्डू मार दिया तीनों को मारना पड़ा हम सीधा आपके पास आ रहे हैं अस्पताल एम्बुलेंस लेके आ रहे हैं तीनों उसी में
आगे आगे देखते हैं
Think they'll play along here and Kid on he's been shot or whatever. Did it heal Kid on he's dead?
like this style, man.
That's just unnecessary.
See, I thought he was going to take the tyres out so he couldn't escape. Quick.
Yeah.
All the cars that are around. Sets this up nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah. Popping away.
Oh.
There you go, bitch.
You daft bastard.
You daft bastard. You daft bastard. He told you.
That was a slap and a half.
He told you. He wants every single bullet to be his. Fair, he stated remedy.
Yeah. Oh, look at this, man. You damn bastard, man. Patience is a virtue. Where is he?
He's reloading right in front of him and he can't do a fucking thing. That is just great. That is brilliant.
Right, where is this shitbag?
That is a gas canister that he just shot at.
Wow. Is this sword getting away?
Sorry?
Is this sword getting away? Hopefully not.
Oh yeah, I don't think so.
Just like shining.
There's no
Here's
reason.
Johnny.
Yeah.
That's the way I looked at him there. Fucking stay there. Right, where are you hiding? You're hiding behind an old
Get
lady.
him fucking shot.
He's in the fridge.
Remember me, fucker?
Oh dear. Oh, that's brutal, isn't it?
Fucking scores very.
Everything's just matter of fact, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just there's no dramatic dying in this.
No,
There
there
it
he
is.
is.
He's been on the toilet.
The big dick's about to become an asshole.
Remember your thoughts with your dad? They had the chance, or was it his grandfather?
Yeah.
Don't give it a second thought.
But you can give him a chance to fire the gun.
Give him a chance to at least get down in that pan and shite yourself.
I think he realises he's been beaten. On a toilet.
I think he's dead.
I was getting concerned definitely it was going to do him there.
Yeah.
Shot him about 7 times already. This is like me in GTA.
Red Dead
And
Redemption.
you get the rage. It's the point to you, mate. Oh, this is good. Yeah, it's good.
The guy's so thin.
C3PO. He was up in the fucking. Oh, see, they're not out yet, man.
Yeah.
They've got the fucking police.
Got some Pepto-Bismol on the steps there.
Imagine him getting killed by a copper after all this. Fucking hell.
Some random chump.
Yeah.
That phone? Swastic?
Yeah.
What's that all about, man? What is like an ice cream cone when you put the raspberry sauce over it?
He's really going to
it's
down.
him. It's him. He's the real ruler.
Ah well, the man with the resplendent green shirt has met his end.
Yep, C3PO no more. Oh wow.
Look at this man, he is fucking...
That is you in GTA, man.
Yeah.
Or Red Dead Redemption, you blow their head off.
Yeah.
Dying isn't enough. I just hope that fat policeman's not going to shoot him.
I don't think he's getting out of this fucking building though, that's the problem.
He's took out 2 of them already, this guy.
I know. Hit it round you, yeah, that.
That's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
Where's Definite?
He was beside him, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he's been arrested.
Worth it.
What?
Smile now. That horn. There.
Something's going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
I rate it 10 out of 10. The subtitles have been first class. Sister fuckers. Do you hear what I said?
What is that?
Sister fuckers.
Sister fuckers, yeah. Yeah. They love that, don't they?
Yeah.
They love that. It's almost more popular than Motherchod. I don't
What
actually.
was the other swear word in the first film?
Bunghole. Yeah, that was a different subtitle, to be fair. Not quite as good.
You want some tea, bunghole? I knew something's going to happen. Yeah. Who was it?
I think it was Definite.
Wow. Why?
Have no idea. He was fucked anyway,
It's the
wasn't he?
yeah. It's the fact that he asked him to step out and not him. That's what I thought. Right, okay.
See, that disappoints me, that.
Yeah.
Because that means that your Ramadiers, he's won indirectly.
Affecting the rating, John?
बगल में चांद होगा एक बगल में रोटियां एक बगल में चांद होगा एक बगल में रोटियां एक बगल में
That's a nice callback, isn't it?
Yep.
हम चांद पे
First movie.
हम चांद पे रोटी
So this is the boy. This is the unborn. At the time.
I'm not getting any subtitles now, this is a fucking problem. How do you rate them? Shit, because you've not gave us them at the fucking end.
रामाधीर के मरने से वो तब भी कुरुक्षेत्र था और आज भी कुरुक्षेत्र है और शायद
Just
हमेशा
pretend I know
रहेगा।
what you're saying. Very, very wise words there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the end, Stephen.
Yeah.
That is the end, unless there is perhaps more that we... Nope.
Maybe he didn't die.
Yeah.
It's 2000.
No, he definitely died. No, that's it, it's over.
Yeah.
No, Stephen, it doesn't affect my rating, because it was always the Cans versus Ramadeer, wasn't it? When you think about it. And that was ended.
John, in the underworld there's never a happy ending anyway. There's always death.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I knew there was going to be a twist at the end. Not a twist, like a turn more than anything that probably wouldn't satisfy everyone, but listen, that's life. In terms of
No, I told you, Stephen, as soon as they mentioned something regarding pregnancy, that's a death sentence.
Yeah, definitely.
For either the
We've seen
father
it-
or the mother.
We've seen it in so many web series and movies.
I do.
So
I'm just surprised to get out the actual hospital.
yeah,
But it did.
yeah.
Yeah, these moment of, so I don't know, I don't know what you'd call it.
It kind of takes away a little bit
He
of
was happy.
definite sort of way he was the character, in a way. You know that.
They were
I
setting
said-
that up though.
Yeah, I said that earlier, but obviously, I suppose in retrospect, you could say he was true to his character. He smelt bullshit, and you know he knew what he wanted. So that's what he wanted all along, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I thought it was very endearing. I thought the characters were fantastic throughout this film. Are we talking about this part? Or are we talking about the entirety, John?
I'll talk about this part
Yeah.
separate then, the entire thing.
Yeah, I don't
I still think
it's-
this is a better movie than the first one. The
Yeah.
first part, the second half's better than the first.
Yeah.
Just
Not just from a storytelling point of view, I think the production side of things as well improved in terms of editing. Their editing at times in the first one was a bit sketchy, I felt.
it's funny 'cause it's the same movie.
Yeah, the first part
Yeah, first
of
part,
the
yeah.
movie. It was funny, you know, and it's just, I think it was just really, this could have went on and on. It could have been a web series.
Yeah.
It would have worked out just as good, I think. But I think the first sort of part of this 5-hour movie, I felt they were kind of in a bit of a rush to get that first couple of hours underway, just to get set up the characters. And at times it was, you weren't really connecting with the characters who were in it at the beginning because they weren't in it long enough, but it was really just a necessary evil just to move the sort of storyline along,
Yeah.
to bring in the sort of more caliber actors, if you like. But overall, I mean, fantastic writing. I don't really feel like it was an anticlimax. I felt that was a great action sequence from the getting out the ambulance and then into the hospital. Cinematography in that
Just the
was
fact that he
fantastic
was
as well.
talking to Machina, I think his wife was, about not being up for it, stepping away from it, all the bloodshed, he can't do it.
Mm.
And then at the end, it ends with bloodshed. But ultimately, the two guys who are like the real sort of heir to this bloodshed, Ramadi was a constant throughout. Fasal was like the fourth heir.
Yeah.
And the can side of things to this bloodshed, they both go out in the end.
No.
Definite was kind of separated because he was like a second brother. He's kind of out, half out it.
Yeah.
Then obviously you've got the son of Fasal who's kind of half out it as well.
Yeah.
They're like one step away from the central sort of families. I just thought that was poetic.
Yeah.
JP as well, I think the son of Ramadir, never really accepted by him. Seen as a joke figure, not really up to it. He sees the light of day at the end of the movie over his father.
Yeah.
So to me it's quite poetic.
Yeah.
It was this sort of fucking 5-generation battle between a Don and other Dons rising and falling.
Yeah.
Fasal's also a very broken guy. Big time. But he sees him off at the end. I just thought that was fucking poetic. He was seen as a black sheep.
It's funny, you know,
not up to it.
when you get into a movie with this sort of length, and you look at sort of the big player actors who were in at the beginning of the first part.
You
you
get
know.
Manoj Bajpayee, you get Pankaj
Yeah.
Tripathi, even the guy who played Shahid, what his name was, wasn't it? Shahid, even now I always fuck it up. Sardar Khan, Shahid Khan was the father.
Yeah.
He's apparently a very good actor. I think he's one of the leading actors in Patalok, if I'm not wrong. May have been something else.
We'll soon find out.
So he's
yeah.
well respected as well. So you
Yeah.
had right good actors in the first one. But for me, Stephen, I'm with you. Nawazuddin. It's just something about Nawazuddin
Yeah.
for me.
Tonally as well, I felt they got it right throughout the film, part 1 and part 2. I felt the tone was perfectly fine. You know, there was violence in there, there was loyalty, some nice humour as well. I felt obviously the last sequence we saw there with Definite was really funny stuff. But
Yeah.
I think they got it to the sort of level that it wasn't sort of taking you out the sort of serious tone of the film as well.
Yeah, they get the
Kind of
balance
light
right.
moments, you know, but
There was unintentional humour in there as well, though,
yeah,
that we were laughing
the swearing.
at. The swearing, bunghole,
Yeah.
some of the animals' involvement.
Yeah.
It was a bit random for us. But Stephen, what it was, I think they get the balance perfect.
Yeah.
I think the genres, you had some real drama stuff in there, you had some comedy, you had some brilliant action, and they tied it all together. This is what I love about Indian projects
Yeah.
in general, be it film, TV. they can balance multiple genres
If I was
better than
to
we can.
nitpick, John, before we do get into ratings for this part 2,
Yeah.
I would probably say maybe the musical sequence with the transsexual character. Not that's the issue. The issue was, why is that in the film? It didn't make any sense to the narrative.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, it was just in there. It was
Maybe
actually quite fun to watch.
Maybe
To be honest
just to
with you.
say that Shamshad was treating Faisal with disrespect from
It
the
could
very
be,
start. He gives
yeah.
him his father's old warehouse and
Yeah.
he turns it into like a fucking transsexual.
It could be. I don't
dance
know.
club.
I honestly didn't get it, to be honest with you. Maybe the ending wasn't the ending that everyone would have hoped for. But at the end of the day, you've got to remember this is the underworld.
Yeah.
And in the underworld, things aren't rosy. Things don't always work out. And there's always risks, even for the characters you're rooting for. At the end of the day, they're not good people. Any of them.
No.
So
I predicted the ending.
yeah,
I predicted the mother came
yeah.
in and that Ramadir would be killed. Faisal would probably get killed, and then JP would fucking assume, and the
Yeah.
mother would see. I predicted it all. So
there you
she
go.
got the big brains on fucking.
So that's a
Brad.
negative. Your story and your film was too predictable.
We says
John
all
says
throughout-
this.
We all says throughout. We both says throughout
Yeah.
that it was very unpredictable. We didn't know the
Oh.
way it was going to go. But the last 15,
Yeah.
20 minutes, I kind of thought this is the way it's going to go.
Yeah.
So they lost that right at the end. But for me, Stephen, I thought they got the balance perfect. I liked the story over the two movies. For me, this is a slightly better movie. If you're comparing them as two separate movies, entities.
Yeah.
This, I rated the first one an 8. I changed it. It was a 7.5. Changed it to an 8. This is for me probably an 8.5.
I think I did the first one as an 8. For this, it's an 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
And then total, I'd probably stretch it to a 9 because I think the story was really fucking
I'm probably
good
8.5. I'm going to stick to 8.5, John.
for the whole story.
Yeah, for the whole story. I think our perspectives are slightly different because I'm seeing it a one and done,
Yeah.
whereas you're editing, so you're seeing bits that I'm not picking up. So I can understand and appreciate that you're seeing things that I probably didn't. But this is what watch-alongs are all about. It's that first-time reaction that that I have to base it on anyway. But it was a great experience, very worthwhile, and I think I'll go back to this at some point as well, John.
Steve, look, I can see this being in a 5-hour experience
Yeah.
like a Das Boot. It's a multi-generational story. It's
that'd be
taken
amazing,
place over 40, 50 years. And to tie in that many characters, that many arcs, side arcs, bring it all together. The sort of backstabbing, the chess play type sort of fucking stuff going on, try to get the power in Wasseypur. I think Dan Bad was the other region.
And
I
I'll
just
tell you
thought that was
something else. We were struggling to get part 2 for such a long time. Our good friend Parva in the community pulled the rabbit out the hat and got us this part. But while we were looking for part 2, we were on Apple, whatever it's called these days, iMusic. I don't know what you call it now.
Apple TV.
Apple TV. We did see the soundtrack. That is a cracking soundtrack, John.
It is, yeah.
Throughout part 1, part 2.
Like the poetry.
Yeah.
The song when Shahid Khan gets fucking killed, and obviously Sardar's on the run, grows up. You've got that coming back at the end.
Yeah.
And obviously Machina singing to Faisal when he's in the jail. That gets played, but it's the proper version, I think.
I want to hear that tune again from, I think it was part 1 where the procession was going through the streets.
Yeah.
And the guy with the
the sort of rubber fucking shirt.
yeah, the shirt, yeah. I want to hear that again.
You know what?
That was
I
a
want to hear the one with the
cracking
little kids kind of like singing. It's like
Yeah.
It's kind of like turned into a dance number.
Yeah.
That was
That was good. Yeah, I
that
remember
was
that. Yeah,
fucking good.
yeah.
That. Then there was another one as well with the police cop sort of siren.
Yeah. Fantastic. But even the score as well, you know, away from obviously the sort of standout tunes, the score was perfect in terms of tone. You know, it just knew when to take the dip when it was something more serious. When things were picking up, the score would pick up as well, along with what we were watching. It was excellent.
Oh, just end by saying, man, that there's people saying in the comments this is a masterpiece, and I can see it. It is. It's very, very, very well put together movie. Probably the correct decision to split it into two, just because a lot of people haven't got the patience. But I can imagine if you're watching it in a one and done setting, 5 hours, it would have a profound effect on you if you've got the stamina to stick it out.
Yeah,
stick it's some fucking story, man, spanning multiple generations, a generational story of power, influence, corruption, violence, death, fucking life getting reborn. Stephen, I joked, life flows on within you and without you. That's basically this movie. As one gets killed, another one comes up, killed,
yep, that's life,
killed,
John.
up. It's just a cyclical. And this movie does a great job of showing that.
Yep.
Sometimes in the darkest recesses of one's soul and life can be a chink of hope and light that is reborn.
Absolutely.
Like the phoenix arising from the ashes. We see it at the end there, with whatever his name is, Faisal's young son. But anyway, on that note, I'm going to round it up. Man, I gave it a 9, Stephen gave it an 8.5. The whole story, that is 8.5 and an 8. I think we both agreed. 1 and 2.
Yeah.
1 was an 8, 2 was an 8.5. What's your thoughts? How would you have rated it? What was your thoughts in the ending? The way they handled this story, the way they handled Faisal, Ramadir, Definite, the full shebang. Comment down below if you've got anything to say about that. Or short little review there at the end, the reaction, the full shebang. Anything you've got on your mind you feel compelled to share with us, you can put down below in the comments section. That's the place for it. You can also like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to get notifications straight to your eyeballs. And all that leaves us to say is thank you once again for everyone who came in and watched us reacting to part 1 and part 2. We appreciate every single fucking one of these. There's been a fair few of yous come in. Thank you for that. But until the next time, me and Stephen are done.